What's up, dudes? What's up? It's Thursday, but it feels like Friday. What's up, Mike? John? That Pilot? Deuce? Josh? Yueri? Yori? Must be Yori. What's up, guys? What's up, Di? Hey, Deuce? Did I already say Deuce? Yes, the double enders are out. Yeah, double ender's a great choice. Any tail dragger's a good choice. You could bring a classic 172. How about the DHC2 Beaver? That's a good choice. The Cub, the X Cub, the NX Cub, if you hate tail draggers. And we're starting at where we left off on Tuesday. 1 Sierra 7, which is Slate Creek. And we're going to continue to the north here in Idaho. We're going to fly along the Salmon River, which we've been following for a good, I don't know, 100 miles or so. And we'll be flying along the Salmon River another 50 or so miles. And then it turns into the Snake River. And so I think we'll be slow. We'll probably just stick with our tail draggers and stuff along the Snake River. We'll be along the Snake River for like 30 miles. And then eventually we'll end up in Lewiston, Idaho. We got a couple little pit stops along the way on the Salmon River and one on the Snake River we can stop at for fun. Get some little landings in along the rivers. And I just grabbed the Wilga, the Got Friends Wilga off the marketplace because it's still on sale. I got my dog loaded in. Today we're flying with why can't I think the type of dog this is right now? Oh my god, my aunt had one growing up. This guy. Oh my god. It's a Doberman. There we go, Doberman. She's totally blanking. Anyway, I grabbed the Wilga. This thing seems fun and I hate tail draggers, so why not get another one? And by hate, I mean I'm horrible at flying them. So, we'll see how it goes. Low and slow as usual. I haven't even moved this thing until just now. Oh, nice. Starts moving really fast. I got the big wheels variant on. Wilgas are fun. I saw somebody on the Flight Sims forum post about them, and I was like, oh yeah, the Wilgas. And then I was browsing the marketplace before I started the stream and noticed it's on sale still. I got it all started up. I went through the entire checklist myself. Very proud of myself. So this is the south-facing runway, but we're all kind of spawned in close here. We'll just have to make a turn when we take off. This is probably the bad way to take... Oh no, that's worse. Never mind. I mean, they're both not great. So when we take off, we'll want to make like a sweeping left turn, it looks like. Maybe this direction is a normal takeoff direction through this valley here. Alright, either way, doesn't matter where you take off. Either side, we'll just get up in the air. I'm going to get up and circle around a little bit, and then we'll be on our way to the north. I have the I have the unrealistic engine turned on. There's an option for realistic engine. I did not turn that on. Not for my first flight in a plane. Oh, what? I didn't realize there was a bridge here. Well, what better way to start the flight than to think I'm going to go under the bridge and then be too slow to get under it. Wow, this thing is kind of fun already, right off the bat. Starting airport, 1 Sierra 7. And if you guys are in the Discord, I put the day 14. Put the day 14 flight plan there if you want to download that. We'll circle around the airport 1 or 2 times and then we'll be on our way. And we're just headed straight to the north. We're just going to keep following the Salmon River here in Idaho. Is that the I assume this is the salmon right here. Does it look different than it used to? I just installed a enhanced photogrammetry thing from the marketplace, which claimed to do a better job at revealing what's underneath water. I feel like maybe that's what I'm seeing. Normally this is just all filled, but it's making it look like a lower water level, kinda. I don't know. Yeah, USA East for the server, as usual. We used to be west for a long time, but now we're east, just to be friendlier to our friends in Europe. What's up, Nova? Did I download 3? No, I have not. What is 3U2? I tend to not download an airport unless I plan on flying to it often. And the only airports that really count for me in that way are just major airports for VATSIM purposes. So in general, yeah, I don't really download any airports. All right, let's make our way north. I assume this is the part of the river we're following right here to the north. Already in the yellow band of the speed. So I guess this is in kilometers instead of knots or miles per hour? Kilometers per hour times 10. All right, this looks like the right way to go. Let's go. I'm wondering, does the river look different for me than you guys? I installed just from the marketplace, just browsing before the stream, I just installed enhanced photogrammetry. And it said it cleans up all the waterways to make them look more realistic based on what's actually underneath them. So this looks quite different than it did on Tuesday. It looks like there's hardly any water in it, or it's making it so I can kind of see the shape of like the river itself. Like, I don't know. It looks a bit more realistic. Oh, Johnson Creek. I don't know if the route takes us there. 3 Uniform 2. Did we? I don't think we stopped at Johnson Creek. And I don't see it on the list, unfortunately. Yeah, USA East, and if you guys type in !fly, now that the stream is live, it'll work. Sorry about that. I guess the bot doesn't work unless the stream is live. But it'll give you instructions if you haven't joined yet and you want to make sure you get all your settings right. Dude, what a turnout. Thursday night. Look at us already. The posse is in full force. Someone's in an SR22. Blazing. Oh, that's not an SR22. What's a JW1? All right, we're just going to follow this river. We got a good 60 miles or so of following the Salmon River. This will eventually connect with the Snake River. I was reading a little bit about the rivers beforehand, and apparently the Columbia River that comes down from British Columbia into the States. I believe the Snake River runs into the Columbia before it dumps out into the Pacific, if I remember that correctly. And the Salmon River runs into the Snake River. So the Salmon to the Snake to the Columbia to the Pacific Ocean. My God. Look at us. Oh, Muscle's in the V-22 again. The Osprey. Good luck. It seemed like kind of a dangerous plane to fly last time. Good luck to you. Tyler says, I'm joining, gonna come in a faster plane. Just got my Alpha yoke. Oh yeah, dude, congratulations. Dude, Alpha and Bravo. Merry Christmas to you. What were you using before the Alpha and the Bravo, Tyler? Dude, I'm liking the Wilga. This is nice. I don't have the realistic engine turned on, which is an option on this little clipboard you pull out, but you know, this'll be fine. What speed are we going? I would like to know that too. I'm supposedly at about, am I at like 210 kilometers per hour, something like that? I don't know the conversion. Looks like that's about 130 miles per hour that I'm going at the top of the green arc in this. 130, 140. So I'm going like 110 knots, something like that. Next airport. We got a ways to go for the next airport. Let me take a look at the mileage. It's going to be, well, it's not too bad. 36 miles. We're going to be at Deer Creek, 95 ID, 905 India Delta, 95 Idaho. And I'll zoom that map out quite a bit so we can see. But we're just following the Salmon River here. Keep it going. And I'm hoping we cover about 200, 250 miles today before we call it a day. And then on Saturday's going to be our grand finale, where we finish the route and get into Friday Harbor in Washington. So you guys that can see my stream and see your screen, do you think the rivers look better or worse on mine with this add-on that I grabbed from the marketplace? There was this add-on called Enhanced Photogrammetry. It looks way better. I just grabbed this on the marketplace, and I didn't even think that it would affect rivers. I thought it would only affect like coastal areas. And it was a pretty small download. It was like 400 megabytes or something, and it was on sale. So I was like, I'll try this out. It does look better. Nice. Oh, I guess it was worth the purchase then. Yeah, it was by, I think the developer, oh, what's the developer name? It was called like Coastline Simulations or Coastline Developers Incorporated. I don't know, something. It had some water reference name in the name of the developer that made it. I think it was like $15, $10 to $15. I just saw it was on sale and grabbed it real quick, and then I grabbed the Wilga as well. Be curious to see how the other waterways look, how coastlines and stuff look. But it seems to be some kind of a global improvement where, oh, there you go, Project Coastline. I think that sounds about right. Yeah, die. But yeah, I think it's just a global fix for all of the photogrammetry data that's near water. And I guess it applies some kind of elevation change or something. I'm not sure. Because I mean, it looks like I can basically see the ground, how it's supposed to look through the water itself. Looks pretty good. I don't know what's going on down here with the lights. Oh, that is one of you guys. One of you guys are... Well, Steelers is in an invisible 172 somehow. What is going on? What the heck? All I see is his lights. There's no plane. Stealth mode activated. Oh man, this looks good. Dude, I'm actually now I'm really stoked about getting the water add-on. Well, it's in the marketplace if you guys are interested. Oh, it's the camo livery. For a second, I was like, oh, maybe it's a livery I don't have. Like, totally not getting the joke. What's up, Cyber? How's it going, dude? 172 comes with a cloaking device. All right, who's flying under that bridge? So I think supposedly it also fixes bridges. Maybe not all of them. It said, I think it said something about improving the way the water hits bridges and marinas and stuff like that. We'll see. That was a really small bridge right there. And the madman Josh is back in his Vision jet. Oh no, man down! Bonanza down! Sit that slew mode, don't be embarrassed. Get right back up, pretend like nothing happened. Alright, we're already at Salmon River Waypoint 20 we've passed by so far. I'm noticing the safe altitude shown here is between 3,000 and 4,000 feet. We're in at 1,000 feet. Breaking the law, breaking the law. What's up, Delta? Brought floats today for this segment in case the emergency landing song comes on. Oh, that's a good point. Oh no, emergency landing, I don't even know. I would have to get really lucky. I mean, I'm pretty much doomed if that song comes on, it's over. Like, I can try to touch down right next to the river, like right in a spot like this. It's gonna be pretty sketchy. What, you flew under that little bridge? No way. Never mind, I mean, you said it, so it's true. Oh, Jewel made it under too? What? I gotta keep an eye out for another bridge coming up just in case. Can't let Jewel and Flying Studios have all the glory. I gotta show them that we're cool too. Yeah, so Deer Creek is gonna be our first airport coming up. I don't think we should stop just to keep the flow going, but if you're joining, you can hop in at 905 India Delta, 95 ID. We're gonna fly by that airport just to keep things going and make sure we hit our target miles for the day. Let's not stop along the river. We'll just keep it going. Hope you topped off your fuel. We did the majority of this on Tuesday though. We're at like the last maybe third to maybe a quarter to a third left. Oh, Willie, what's up? Oh, you got the flu on Tuesday. Sorry, man, that's a bummer. Yeah, I was sick last week, as you guys know. What? I don't think it was the flu, but it was a cold, and I'm feeling much better now. Yeah, grab that Tylenol or ibuprofen or whatever, assuming you have a fever. I was on soup for a week. It was glorious. I loved it. Soup and TV. We got a good amount of flying in that week too. We did a lot of miles that week actually. Just waiting on the fever to pass. Yeah, I'm weird with like taking drugs, like medication in general. Like I just avoid it unless I really, really need it. I guess I'm kind of stubborn with taking medicine. My girlfriend is always just like, why don't you take something? And I'm just like, it's not that bad. And it's like, why suffer? Like, there's no point. Just take a Tylenol or two, whatever it says. I think the dose for Tylenol I took was two of them. And I'm always like, can I just take one? Like, you're not gonna get addicted to Tylenol, I don't think. Like, it'll be fine. I'm just like very worried about it. I had surgery like several years ago. Yeah, it's been a while actually. I had nose surgery. I had 2 nose surgeries actually. My nose was jacked up, but I had some prescription medication for that. I think it was Norco, some sort of opiate and painkiller. And they send you home, you know, you're messed up from anesthesia. And it was the first time in my life having surgery too, and it was like I didn't want to take anything. I was like terrified. I was like, I don't want another pill. Like once it wore off, I literally just had Tylenol. I was on Tylenol only, but I didn't really need the painkillers. So, but I'm just like terrified of. You just hear so many horror stories in like the news of celebrities and whatever getting addicted to that stuff. I mean, regular people too, of course, but yeah, I was just like, oh no, not me. But you know, if you're in pain, if you have a fever, you don't have to suffer. All right, couple more turns here, and then we'll be passing by 95 ID. This is Deer Creek. Let's see, what does Deer Creek have? 1,000-foot grass strip up here. I can't tell if it's on the north or the south side of the river. We'll find out in a minute. I see Delta Tango. What's up, dude? It's been a while, Delta. Big Boy says if I can avoid it. If I can avoid it, I will. Fevers aren't too bad. It's the muscle pain on my old body that hurts the most. Dude, I've just been like, my like right shoulder has been like really angry for a few weeks. I think it's telling me I need to start hitting the gym again. But I've been like stretching it out and stuff, using one of those massage gun things on it. It's not helping. All right, looks like we're almost at Deer Creek. We're just gonna pass by Deer Creek. Just gonna keep it rolling. If you're taking off from Deer Creek, get ready. We're almost there. You know, all of these add-ons, like, you know, Rex AccuSeason, the Bijan Trees add-on, this Water Riverway add-on I just got. I wonder how many of these are going to become obsolete next year with Flight Sim 2024. I don't want the developers to not have a product anymore, but I also want everybody in the sim to have amazing visuals everywhere, you know? I would type, but these turns, oh yeah, it's cool. I have the luxury of just reading. It makes sense that you guys aren't able to type very much right now, especially during these legs. During the canyon, typing is impressive. All right, we're just about a mile or two away from Deer Creek. We're gonna keep it going, and then the next segment after Deer Creek, if you see on my VFR map, it goes kind of to the southwest. We're still following the Salmon River. That's going to connect with the Snake River. And then we're going to make a sharp turn to the north and follow the Snake River. River to river. Trying to see some of the planes you guys are flying. Di-Fi is insane. Di-Fi's in a TBM 930. Lots of tail draggers. Carbon Cubs. What do we got out there? Double enders. We got an extra. Gimbo's in an extra. Pry Fly in the Cessna 170. Looks like Goofy's in a Bonanza. And Josh, Crazy Man, in the Vision Jet. All right, we just passed Deer Creek, I guess. I didn't even see it. What was it? Oh, it might be right there? I didn't even notice it. We're just keeping it going. Hotas getting a workout. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, after on Tuesday, my arm was feeling it a little bit. And my arm is like, my stick is like kind of to the left of my chest, like almost in line with it. To my left, so I'm kind of, my elbow is kind of cocked back a bit far. The mounts are really nice, but I feel like, I don't think they can really be improved. But because of the travel, you know, it needs to be able to pitch fully forward, nose down. There has to be enough room away from the desk for the mount to allow you to do that. But yeah, mine's like off to my right side of it, so it's not the best ergonomics, that's for sure. What's up, Mason? Mason says, just wanted to hop in and say thanks for the tutorials. Oh, awesome, man. Oh, helping you with real life training. I hope not. Hopefully an instructor is what's helping you with real life training. But I do know that people use the simulator, obviously, to practice instrument procedures, but I am not a flight instructor. I'm a video gamer. But I'm glad they're helping your simulator experience. What's the next field? We're going to be going to, it's called Rogersburg, Delta 69. Delta 69er. It's along the Snake River, so it's going to be up after we make this turn to the north. '69, nice. I am in the Wilga, yeah, Ken. I just picked it up in the marketplace. All the God Friend stuff is amazing. I love it. Love all the God Friend stuff. Oh no, Phil crashed. You can always slew up. I would turn off crash damage if you guys have it on. I'd take a second, go into your options, go under assistance, and turn off crash damage. Ooh, this is a sharp one. This is getting a little intense here. Oh, God. All right, for you guys up ahead, you're gonna hang a right. Follow the river to the right when you get to the intersection. That's gonna be us joining the Snake River, taking it to the north. So if you see on your VFR map, Oscar 48, that airfield there, turn to the north when you get there. Snake River to the north. Canyon's impossible on the, yeah, I bet. On anything bigger than these planes. Might have to climb out. left, right turn coming up. Yeah, if you guys haven't gotten any of the Got Friends planes, I don't know if they're all still on sale. I think they are, right? I think the sale is until like the 5th, or was it the 20th of December to the 5th of January, something like that, in the marketplace. Oh, overstressed a Twin Otter. No, Maximus. Yeah, turn off, go to assistance, turn off stress damage, turn off crash damage. It's just not worth ending having to restart a flight for. Just more fun to turn those off and just have a good time, you know? Alright, I believe this is the Snake River now. Yep, we are now on the Snake River. You can see it coming from the other direction. That's cool. So that's the Salmon River merging with the Snake River. We're now on the Idaho-Oregon border. The Snake River is the border between the two states. So if you want to get your how many times you've crossed into a state number up, just keep wiggling left and right. Actually, it looks like technically we're in Oregon right now on this side of the river. So a little more to the east is back in Idaho. Have I seen the Wilga that's name was Draco? No, wait, is it part of the sim? Or is like a real life Wilga? Like a real YouTube pilot or something? Oh, Elf spotted the Sasquatch. Alright, so we're coming up in about 15 miles. We're gonna come up to Rogersburg. We can do a quick landing at Rogersburg. I mainly want to do the landing so I can try landing this thing, because it's going to be a challenge for me. But Rogersburg is Delta 69 or Delta 69. You can see it on the top of the VFR map here. Probably barely. But we'll do a quick stop there, taxi back, and take off again. Just going to get a little landing practice in. Oh, a real Wilga named Draco. Is it like a popular, like a real life pilot YouTuber that flies it? Fully customized Wilga. This one has so many variants. I just picked it up and I didn't look through all of them yet, but it has like floats and skis and big and small tire versions, and I just kind of randomly picked one that has big tires. But yeah, all the Got Friends stuff is amazing. I know a lot of you guys are fans of the double ender. Double ender's super fun. This plane is really fun too. It's got like cargo modeled in the back. I took it out, but it has like, it'll put a bunch of stuff here. You can like flip the seats up. These back seats flip up or down. There's another one behind me I can't reach right now. You can turn on a visible co-pilot. Very important. Seems to have a bunch of variants. Yeah, if you guys didn't treat yourself yet for Christmas in the marketplace, I think it's going on another like week or so until after the new year. It's a little dangerous, but there are a lot of pretty good deals in there. Mike Patty or Pate? Mike Patty? Google it when you have a chance. You put a PT6 on it. Yeah, I'll check it out. This is my first time touching the Wilga, so I don't really know anything about it, but that sounds great. I was just watching a missionary bush pilot video before I started the stream. He was doing some, what do you say? He was like white knuckling it in for a landing in IMC or something. I didn't get to the very end though. I had to cut it short. So I got some more watching to do after we're done here today. Can't buy anything on the marketplace? Oh, that's weird. Hey Camaro Z guy, what's up? Been watching your on-air videos. Look at this, you're live. Yeah, I definitely have been live. I'm much more live than I am making videos nowadays. Do I have a DME landing tutorial? I don't have one specifically for DME, but I mean that would generally be part of. Are you talking about like a DME arc on an approach? But generally, like if you're using GPS, you can pretty much just use GPS, and you have DME as kind of a backup. But if you're flying like a localizer approach or something like that, for example, or you don't have GPS, then you would use DME. But yeah, in the GPS age, when we have GPS and everything, I think for the most part you can just fly approaches with GPS alone without the need for DME. Yeah, it looks like the mountains around here got some love from the Microsoft team. I don't know, the terrain around here looks pretty detailed. I think I only have it on 100 as well for my terrain level of detail, so this is pretty standard settings. What are you doing in On-Air Company, Camaro? It's been a while since I've used it. I was doing, I kind of just lost my base camp and stuff that I had set up. It had been a while since I used it, so it kind of deteriorated. Those features are really cool though. I just wasn't doing it often enough during the week. I would like do VATSIM flights and, you know, we do group flights on the weekends. We've just been doing this group flight all month pretty much. I think we started, I don't know what day, I think it was before the 10th. It was like the first week of December, I think we started this. And we're now under 600 miles remaining. So we've done, what would that make it? 4,600 miles? Yeah, we've done over 4,600 miles so far. And things are looking pretty good for finishing on Saturday. All right, we're getting close to Rogersburg. This is Delta 69er. Let's see if I can see which side of the lake, or which side of the river it's on. Probably the south side. All right, yeah, it's gonna be on the left side, the south side of the river. We're gonna do another series of long-range bush flights. I'm down. I mean, I think it's been really fun. I know that, you know, a lot of you guys just love the group flights. I think it's been super fun this month. I do want to like mix it up a bit again. Like I want to get back into doing some VATSIM flights. Maybe a little bit of on-air company. Oh, this is it right on the left. Ooh, dumping the flaps. Whoa, this thing got really slow. Oh, I'm about to stall it. Oh, this looks kind of like the strip right here. Oh, it pulls so hard to the left. I am full right rudder right now. Wow, why does that happen? This sim sometimes. I don't understand why it pulls so hard to the left every time you land a plane in this sim. Well, at least I didn't slam my face into the ground. What the heck? I love that it's just an Airbus too. Now let me get these up to the takeoff position. All right, only 3 states for the flaps here. Up, takeoff, and land. All right, we're gonna keep it going up the river. Just wanted to try to land this thing real quick. It's not a very good landing, mainly with, I don't know. I don't know if it's user error or a sim thing or what. Just so weird whenever it pulls so hard to the side like that. My God, why? The ground handling seems so unrealistic. All right, let's continue. Let's go. Quickest stop ever. All right, to the right, to the right. Just gonna do a big S turn here. As the sim freezes. We're frozen. Classic. Oh, Camaro says I just got it. Oh, just got into on air. I'm used to only use FS economy. Yeah, it has not aged well. Yeah, I haven't used FS economy in years. I kind of used it as my first career mode kind of add-on thing, and then I don't know how long I used it. It wasn't very long, and then I think I found Sky Park first, maybe. But I've done Sky Park, On Air Company. I've tried Air Hauler, Pilot's Life, Neofly. Tried kind of everything, and On Air Company is definitely the most in-depth of all of them. And it's just updated constantly. Like, I mean, they added that whole industries feature and Basecamp feature. Like, that's all relatively new. So, yeah, I enjoy On Air Company a lot. I think it's worth the money if you pay for it. Definitely want to pay for like a year or 2 years in advance if you can. That'll make the cost like just way less. It turns it from like a $10 a month investment into like $3 a month if you prepay for a year or two. So it's great. Ashley says tailwheel aircraft pull hard to the left when you rotate or raise the tail. Gyroscopic effect. I'm definitely used to them pulling to the left. I think in the, especially on takeoff, yeah. But the landing, the extremely hard pulling to the left on landing is supposedly going to be addressed in the next sim update, in sim update 15. We will see. I've been referencing that video the last like several streams because I remember some of you in chat, somebody in chat was saying that it was coming in sim update 15, and then we did not have to wait for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 for that improvement, which sounds great. So if that's the case, I'm really looking forward to it in the next sim update. Just something about the moment you touch down on the ground where it just yanks you like 90 degrees left or right, like constantly. Any small plane is kind of crazy. But we'll see what happens. It also could be a thing where, I mean, I'm sure it'll be a learning process too, where when they make those improvements, if it's more realistic that way, it's like, oh, this is how it kind of feels to land. These are the things I need to look out for that I never had to think about because it wasn't behaving in a realistic way. So we'll see how it goes when that update comes out. Oh, Camaro says I did a 2-year with an on-air company. Hopefully it has quick integration with 2024. I would bet it does, yeah. Any of the moving map type of add-ons. Like, I assume they're not like deprecating Sim Connect and those other products that run in the background. Those protocols for getting the data from Flight Sim. And they did confirm that everything that we have, like from the marketplace, is still going to be compatible in 2024. So they would have made a lot of very, very angry people if things weren't compatible in 2024. Oh, what's up, Underdog? How's the cross-country flying? We're at the... I feel like the last several days have been amazing. Like when we went through Arizona, then Utah, then we went past Yellowstone the other day, and then now we've just been going through Idaho, following the Salmon River. Now we're on the Snake River, going north. Yeah, I feel like the last like 4 or 5 days we've been flying have been incredible. Like the terrain is awesome. The weather has been pretty good. We only had like one IMC day, which was kind of hilarious because I had the engine failure song came on, so I had to cut my engine almost going into IMC. Thankfully, I turned around and landed it. It was at both the worst time and the best time. It could have been at a much worse time, like when I was on final or something, in the soup. But yeah, for the most part, we've had a good 4 or 5 days. Following the rivers has been really nice. It's definitely given our left. Well, I fly left-handed, but definitely given our stick and yoke hands a workout. My God, Bobo. Our resident aerobatics expert, Bobo, is putting on a show. Yeah, doing the 2-year on-air thing is great. And I don't think, even though Microsoft showed it for the 2024 trailer, I really don't think they have a full-on... I mean, I will be very excited if they did, but I don't think they have a full career mode built in. I think they have a series of missions for the career mode things they showed in the trailer. I don't think it's going to like threaten On-Air Company and other career mode add-ons. But, I mean, I wish it did. Not because I don't like them, but because I just want something built into the sim. But at least the visuals they showed off for those are really cool. Next airport is Lewiston, Nez. I don't know if it's pronounced Nez. Pierce County, KLWS. Puts us in Lewiston, Idaho. So it's just up here to the north. I think we can do a touch and go again. Let's see. Actually, let me take a look here. We will be, I think we'll be out of the canyons, out of the river and the canyons like this after this airport. So it's KLWS, that's Lima Whiskey Sierra. And I think we should just follow the river. So it has us hopping over these different points, but we might as well just follow the Snake River. It would be way more fun. Oh, Nez Perce. Sorry, I said Pierce County. Nez Perce. Probably pronouncing it wrong. It's a native tribe. Maximus says that's a native tribe. I think we should just, unless you guys are against it, I think we should stick in our planes. We should just fly by this next airport and then continue along the Snake River to the west and follow it. The route has these, has us jumping over and not following the river, but following the river is way more fun and pretty. So I think we should just stick to it. Just keep going, follow the river. And we're about to hit the 1 hour mark, so hopefully we all have the endurance to keep going with all this hand flying. Alright, airport should be on the right side right up here. I'm just going to do a touch and go. We'll just keep it going up the river. If you want to do a touch and go, you can. If you don't, just keep it going. We'll just keep following the river. And then to the north here, it's going to split again. And we're going to want to stick to the left side. Oh, Jewel, you're in the double ender for the first time? Dude, that plane is really fun. I understand why everybody's been talking about it for a while. It's a really good time. All right, so the airport's coming up to our right, but let's just stick along the river, yeah. It's going to be off the river, so... But Dad, I need to use the bathroom. That's what pause and increased sim rate were invented for. Yeah, we got goals to meet here. We got to just keep it going. Yeah, if you guys are joining, you can join at KLWS. It's off to the east a little bit from the Snake River where we're at right now. Dude, what a cool looking spot. Man, the water looks so good. Oh, bridge coming up. Yep, bridge coming up. Bridge ahead. Alright, here we can kind of see... Yeah, I can see the airport here. Looks like there's the beacon right there. It must be up the hill a little bit, right? I thought I saw the beacon flashing, but now I don't see it. So it must be right up on this hill up here. All right, bridge up ahead. Good luck, everyone. Dive, dive, dive. My God, the cars. Delta, did you just ride it? Did you just sail under it with your floats? It looked like Delta just kind of landed and just rode his plane boat through it, basically. He rode it like a boat right under the river. Can you imagine living in one of the houses and seeing all this go by? Dude, this looks like a really cool place to live, man. I would totally live in a place like this. Oh, there's a second one here. All right, we're headed to the west, Left turn. I can't tell if this is still the Snake River or not. I'm gonna have to look real quick. Yes, this is. So, it looks like to the east is Clean Water River, and that merges with the Snake River, but this is still technically called the Snake River at this point. So, we're gonna head to the west. And I believe we'll be crossing into Washington soon. We could, like, the flight plan wants us to cut it off south of the river and just fly over the land instead, but I think we should just follow the river. It's way prettier. And who knows how many bridges we're gonna get. I missed 2 of them. I just hit the first one, but there were 2 more. I'm 1 for 3 so far. This is gonna get more canyon-like soon again. It looks like we're gonna have peaks around the sides, like 3,000 foot peaks and some 3,000 foot, 3,200 foot obstacles to the sides. I think there's some markings on the VFR sectional for some, yeah, those are all peaks actually, yeah. 3,200 feet, 2,994. Let me see if we're technically in Washington yet. That was in Idaho. It's hard to tell. We might already be in Washington. I'm trying to look at my maps while I'm still flying to see. The next airport up ahead is in Washington. Let's see here. I am not sure yet. The Doge co-pilot. I swapped him out with the Doberman for today. This is Hank the Doberman. Hank can see over the, he can see up high enough and over the panel, so. Needs to get a booster seat for some of the other dogs. All right, our next airport is 85WA. That's actually, we're gonna end up skipping that one because it's to the south of the river. So if we just follow the river, looks like Little Goose will be probably, yeah, that'll be our first full stop. Little Goose, 16 Whiskey. That's where we'll end up landing. That one looks like it's right on or right next to the river. Bobo's got the. Wait, Bobo, how do you have smoke coming out of the DA-40? What's going on? Bobo's smoking. I thought that's what happened when you flew the experiment, the lake skipper one, right? Someone was saying that it's actually the wake. It has like a permanent wake behind it, so it just assumes you're going to be on water. But it says Bobo's in a DA-40 and it also shows him smoking. I think the Wilga also has some kind of smoke trail you can use, right? I saw it in the description. I haven't tried it or anything, but it's probably one of those certain variants you have to use, but... We're going to end up adding a few miles to the trip by following the river like this, but I think it'll be worth it. Smoke is on the clipboard. Oh, okay. Now let me check it out. Here's the clipboard. Oh yeah, smoke generator. Yes! That's cool. Wonder how many people do skywriting in this thing. Oh, is that... Oh, we entered Washington already. Thanks, Ashley. We entered Washington the moment we turned right on the river. Yeah, it's hard to see... Oh, I see the state line on the sectional now that we've gone a little further north. It's visible. Yeah, I was zooming in on a little nav map trying to find it too, but no luck there. So we are in Washington. We are going to dip into Portland, I think, on this route. Let me look. I think we go to Portland. Yeah, we touch down in Portland International briefly. It just takes us over the border. We touch down in Portland, and then we continue. That's when we just go straight north up to SeaTac and then to Friday Harbor. Oh, when we turned left, got it. When that, oh, it must have been when, what was that, Clearwater or something? Clearwater River merged with the Snake River. Maybe that's the moment. Yes, the end is Friday Harbor. It is a little weird. Like, I wish this route has been pretty good. I think that it ended up going by a ton of major airports. Like, I think if I had designed the route for, like, I wouldn't have it go to like Portland and SeaTac, and we went to a lot of major airports. But there's a good amount of grass strips and small little like concrete runways and stuff thrown in there, so it's been pretty good. I feel like we haven't seen all that many landmarks though. But we got Old Faithful, we got the Grand Canyon. We went to Telluride, which was pretty awesome. But I think we're kind of doing this on a whim. This has been pretty good. We got another day of it on Saturday. Yes, Area 51 on the Juice Goose. That was also pretty good. Yep, Hoover Dam, Area 51. We did see a decent amount. And it's kind of an interesting route, I guess. We didn't just go like coast to coast. We went southeast to northwest, mostly diagonally. Yep, St. Louis was good. We did Vegas as well, of course. I feel like the majority of the landmarks we saw were on the western half of the U.S. Oh, we want to skip Portland, try KVUO across the river. Might be one of those things where we just end up flying over it just to follow the route that's been defined. It's kind of funny, we're gonna pop into Portland just to like touch down at Portland and then fly to the north. And this route did not go into California once. Flying Studios has no engine power, needs a rescue. That'd be so cool if you could eventually do actual rescue missions. There's a plane out of fuel, so you have to go land next to it, fill it up. They turned Microsoft Flight Simulator into an MMO. You know, with like player-driven economy and services and stuff like that. Maybe I've been playing too much Star Citizen, where I'm just like thinking about rescue missions. And in that game, you can, if you're stranded somewhere, you can like put out a distress beacon. Oh, Dave says in Elite Dangerous they had that. It's a group called the Fuel Rats. It would rescue stranded pilots. I feel like I've heard of that in other games too. Was that only Elite? EVE Online. I have been playing EVE a little bit. It's really cool. None of my friends are playing it, so I'm just gonna, I'll open it every now and then. My brother got me into doing like wormhole exploration. He does more of the combat stuff, but he's like, well, if you want to do really high risk, high reward stuff, you can go into wormholes and hope people don't find you and hunt you down. It's like, all right, sounds fun. But yeah, it would be cool if there was stuff like that in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I mean, it's probably going to be like Microsoft Flight Simulator like 2030 or something. Power lines. Watch out for the power lines. If you guys have We Love VFR turned on. I don't think you can actually... Wait, can you? I always forget if you can run into the power lines. I thought I tested it and that you can't. In On Air, you can technically rescue yourself if you run out of fuel. Oh yeah, you could fly. Yeah, you could fly fuel cans in, right? As long as you're nearby an airport. You didn't like land in the middle of nowhere. Oh, this is the Lower Granite Dam right here. Looks a little... Looks okay. It's not bad. See as we get closer. Still kind of chunking in, loading in. I know, shared cockpit. Yeah, it's no Hoover, that's for sure. Yeah, shared cockpit. You guys know that's like my #1 wish. We'll see what they say. They've had that planned on the roadmap since like Flight Sim 2020 came out, so you know, I'll believe it when I see it. It's coming 2024. Did they talk about it? I haven't seen any, the most... I think I've probably missed the most recent dev stream. Did they actually say that they're going to do shared cockpit? I know it's in the roadmap, but it's also been in the roadmap for Flight Sim 2020. So that's why I'm skeptical if they're actually going to do it. They did confirm it? Was it in a dev stream? Dude, I'm gonna be so happy when that comes out. Russ says, does anybody know the option to turn off tooltips when you hover? Oh yeah, yep. What Big Sierra said. Yeah, go into. Oh no, I think it's in accessibility options actually. Go to general options, and then go to the accessibility section on the left. And there's a couple tooltip settings there. You'll want to turn them all to off. There's like 2 or 3 different settings. Oh, they didn't say it in the dev stream. I did see it on the roadmap though, so I don't know. I just hope they do it. Be so good. And they could like they could release it like one plane at a time, you know, like put in support for it. Then I'm sure we're going to get into a situation where certain planes will support it or not. Kind of like how today we have certain planes support the GTN 750. Certain planes have floats, you know, certain planes have engine failure type of stuff. So it'll probably be one of those things where the plane has to support the feature for it to work. But man, I hope they do that. I hope they let you choose your seat as well, and it puts the camera in a default position. And it would be so cool if you could also have passengers and not just the pilots. Everyone disappeared except for Jewel. Wait, ducks? Wait, Raccoon says he found ducks? Where? I'm trying to see where Raccoon's at. I don't see him. Oh, oh God. A jump seater? That would be so cool, yeah. If they had a jump seat or you could be a passenger. Imagine if you could actually load in with like 50 or 100 people and all have an airliner seat. And then you could like actually make announcements over the PA and stuff like that. Somebody makes a mod where the in-flight entertainment lets you load a Netflix browser on the seat back that's in front of you, you know? Would a raccoon eat a baby duck? my god, there's so many of us, guys. Oh yeah, tiny nameplates. Yeah, tiny nameplates is nice. I used to use that one a lot. I've been using the one on flightsim.to. It's just called like better nameplates or something like that, or it might be called better or improved multiplayer nameplates. I think it's like the only one on flightsim.to, but it's got like the black on white text, which is pretty nice. It's much smaller than the default. It's pretty clean. Yeah, tiny nameplates is nice too. Chelta says, I keep drinking my delicious caffeine-free Diet Pepsi, but we keep not finding rest areas. It's okay, we're going to stop at 85WA, or sorry, 16W. We will take a break at 16W. That is Little Goose Lock and Dam. It's got a 3,500 foot hard surface runway. And weather is VFR right now. Runway 8 is going to be our preferred runway up here at 16W. Now we'll take a few minute break. Once we get there, people can use the restroom of their choice, whatever they have access to. $500 hamburger stop. Sounds good. I need to do another $500 coffee flight again. It was pretty fun. Terrifying, but also fun. Yep, 16W coming up. It's going to be right along the river. Looks like it's on the south side of the river. Should be a pretty big airport. It's got a 3,500 foot runway. So it's a hard surface runway, so it's not one of these little grass strips that we've been used to. Oh, that's in the city of Starbuck, Washington. So I've been watching Battlestar Galactica. Me and my buddy Valis, some of you may have seen his stream the other day. He got me back into watching that show again. So I'm only like 3 episodes in. I watched the mini series, which is like 3 hours long. But yeah, one of the main characters is Starbuck. I think in the original Starbuck was male, and then when they redid it and made the new Battlestar Galactica, they made Starbuck female. Katie Sackhoff is awesome. The cast on that show is so good. I don't know. I just love that show. You can tell how budget it was. Like, I think they had like a running joke with the production that like the production was so cheap that's why they introduced like all the paper in the show literally has they have the corners cut off the paper as a reference to them cutting corners in the production of the show because their budget was so light or something, especially in the first season. It's pretty hilarious. But even with like the somewhat cheesy like visual effects, like a lot of the CGI and stuff is like not very impressive, but it gets the job done, and the show's just so good. Yeah, frack, so say we all. What's up, Matt? Oh, Oz Flight Simmer is streaming. Awesome. You guys doing some A300 or something like that? I know the hype has been pretty big for the A300. I saw V1 was popping off on his stream the other day. I had like 700 people watching the A300. It's like, man, that is a popular plane, dude. Apparently, a lot of people are really excited for the A300. Oh, the 737-8, got it. That's the PMDG. You guys know I don't know as much about the airliners, but I did see that the A300 came out. Oh, looks like we got a bridge coming up. So say we all. Changing over to an extra, nice. Bridge coming up. It looks a little weird in the distance because of how it renders the bridges in. And turn to the right after the bridge, to the right. Extra 300. The extra is so fun. Just no worry about that that big wheeler there. Oh, Pilot Life 2, nice. I played around with Pilot Life 2 a little bit. It does seem really good for people that want that like full like airliner career progression. It's definitely unique compared to like On Air Company and ones like that are a little more open-ended. It's way more guided. And it like, you know, gives you your weekly schedule and stuff like that. So yeah, I think a Pilot's Life is cool. For people that really want to fly the airliners, I think it's great. Or, you know, mimic like being an employee of one airliner and moving to another one. Pretty nice. Raccoon says, I always like the Starship design in Battlestar Galactica, especially the Bay Stars and the Viper. Yeah, it's really cool, man. I'm excited to watch the rest of it. I'm gonna keep watching an episode or two a night if I can. Probably at least one episode a night. Yeah, I absolutely love that show. And it's actually a show that has a good ending, too. Which seems hard to come by these days. Well, then again, the show is like... How old is it? It's got to be like the early 2000s. I want to say like 2005. Oh, let me see if I can look real quick. Battlestar Galactica Season 1. 2003. So yeah, it's been a bit. 20 years old. Matt says, need to get a PC so I can do On Air. Yeah, On Air, I don't think I've heard anything about the Xbox being able to use any third-party software like On Air and stuff. But I mean, the Navigraph is working in certain planes on Xbox, right? I mean, couldn't you like... I don't know. I wish it just had like Sim Connect basically. Like as far as I know, Sim Connect is what powers all of the stuff we all use outside of the sim itself. So like, you know, Navigraph and On Air Company and all the data that gets streamed to these programs we run. So I don't know if it's possible or not for that to be on Xbox. All right, it should be right in front of us. Runway 08. Oh, does this thing not have an actual DG? Do I really just have the compass? What is this? The heck? Oh, what the? That moves it over here? 3D vision. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's cool. Winds are 9 knots right now, so we may want to land on runway 8. It's up to you guys. Runway 8 is preferred, but if you don't want to do that, then runway 26 it is. 26 is going to be right in front of us. If you want a crazy tailwind. It is very convenient, so it's hard to not just take the convenient runway. I'm going to just take the convenient runway. But oh, Mike says landed on 26. The wind seemed fine. All right, let's not listen to the METAR. Let's see. Oh, the winds were, yeah, it says 120 at 9 knots. That's so weird how it moves the little, like pops out this little like, is that a G3X Touch? It's like a weird configuration for it. Oh, windsock shows calm. It's always so random. All right, let's see if I get the crazy pull. That was a hard landing. I got a big bounce. Yep, it's pulling hard left, hard right, hard left. Why? Why does it do this? What is going on? Am I just the worst tail dragger lander ever? But as soon as it touches on the ground, it just starts skating around left and right really hard. The moment I touch down every time. What am I doing wrong? Oh no. Whew. That was close. Drone camera, what are you doing? There we go. We're all so close together. I just can't get the drone cam there fast enough. Jeff's coming in. Carbon Cub, Creeper in with the RV10, and Cyber in the Kit Fox. Beautiful. We are going to take a break here for a few minutes, guys. So if you need to hit up the bathroom, grab a beverage, refill your water. Oh my god, look at the double ender with the beautiful rainbow side livery. Yeah, that looks awesome. Let me check the rest of the VFR map here. Oh yeah, we can just keep following the river. Okay, it looks like we should follow the river until we get over here to KPSC. KPSC is the Tri-Cities Airport, which is in Pasco, Washington. Yeah, I think we just stick with our current planes. We'll take a few minute break here, and we'll get going. All right, break time. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Grab your bathroom break. Grab your drinks. Whatever you got to do. Let your dog out to use the restroom real quick. All right, be back in a couple minutes, guys. All right, I'm back. Hopefully everyone else is back too. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong with the landings. As soon as I touch down, it just pulls me to the side super hard. And it goes one way and then it instantly reverses and goes the other way. I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. How many bonanzas out here? I think I've maybe just seen one bonanza. A lot of double enders. There's a few extras. Tyler says he's in a bonanza. We got some carbon cubs, I see. And of course, one Vision Jet. Looking at you, Josh. Right at you. All right, we're gonna go, let's see. I think we could go until we get to Yakima. That's in 1, 2, 3 more airports. After Yakima, though, we're going to Mount St. Helens. And the minimum safe altitude for those legs are 13,500 feet. So we're all going to need to switch into something that can handle that kind of altitude. Yeah, I'm going to depart on 2-6, but if you guys are down there, it doesn't really matter too much. You guys can depart down there if you want to use 8, and then we'll just turn around. It's totally fine. We are going to keep heading to the west, though, along the river, so yeah, if you guys are on the other end, if you're on 8, go ahead and just take off right now. I'll wait like 30 seconds, and then we'll take off from 2-6. And then, yeah, we're just going to follow the river to the west further. And we're going to pass by, looks like, Lower Monumental State Airstrip. And then we're going to go to the Tri-Cities Airport. And then Yakima. So that's actually a good 113 miles. Yeah, that's pretty good trek. And then, let's see, after that... Wow, are we really only going to have 300 miles left already? I feel like we need to save... Man, we can't finish it today, can we? I don't want to finish it today. Yeah, we're going to finish it on Saturday. I need to call it, yeah, we'll just see. We'll just stay in our current planes, I think. No need to rush right now. And I think the big question is whether we do Mount St. Helens today or on Saturday. I think we should do it on Saturday. But that means that we would end in Yakima. That's 113 miles from here, so yeah, that'll work out just fine. We've been going a good hour and a half so far, so... And this thing takes off so quickly. Alright, to the west we go, friends. Continuing our trek along the Snake River. Yeah, I wish I could see the Osprey. I don't think it's on sale or anything, right? Alright, I see a bunch of power lines here. Is that a bridge in front of us or more power lines? Yeah, more power lines. So if you have the VFR mod installed, watch yourself. Actually, let me test it real quick. I gotta see if we can even fly through these. Oh, it is on sale? How much on sale though? Is it like $30? Let me fly through these power lines and see if they wreck my plane. Yep. Oh yeah, they do. Oh my god. Oh. All right, well. Oh, it's only $23. I might have to grab it. All right, the power lines do work. The power lines work. Let's see if I can take off from the water in this thing. Yes, I'm up. All right, so the butter. All right, so the power lines do, you can, let's call it, interact with the power lines. Yes, you can. All right, good to know. Kip on the water. You've heard of smoke on the water? Oh my god, that's so pretty. Somebody's got the smoke on. What was that? It was just like smoke all over the place. You've crashed the Osprey more than any other plane, which I guess matches the real world. Bobo is just spraying me down right now. Smoke him if you got him. That would be hilarious if we could get a mod that would just always have smoke coming from the back of our plane. Oh, am I out of fuel? I think I'm out of fuel. Uh-oh. Wait, am I already out of fuel? No way. I am! I'm completely out of fuel. Oh. Oh no. Oh, we're good. Maybe. How did I run out of fuel already? I guess I'm in a little tail dragger. Whew. Saved. That would be hilarious if we had a couch captains where literally, what if we had an effect where it was actually like smoke coming from the seals around the windows? Just like a toned down smoke trail effect would probably be enough too. Getting like a free plane wash. Mid-air plane washing. Dude, look at the cliffs right here. What the heck? On the VFR sectional, right up ahead, there's a little mark that says elevators. Maybe there's supposed to be some kind of like it just says elevators right here. There's supposed to be elevators that like take you down to the, like up from the cliff or something. Grain elevator. Oh, power lines. Bridge, bridge, bridge. Yeah, grain elevators. That'd be cool if those were, that'd be cool if those were modeled in the sim too. Oh, bridge number 4? 6? Bridge number 14? Watch out for the 18-wheelers underneath the bridge. Big Sierra, 10 gifted memberships. Thank you, Big Sierra. Very, very kind of you. Thank you so much. If you guys got a membership, congratulations. Thanks to Big Sierra. You now have a tiny but respectable sized mustache emote badge next to your name, so enjoy it and As is tradition, since Big Sierra gifted them, Big Sierra will be shipping you cartons, hundreds of cartons of cigarettes to pass out to your passengers. So they're candy cigarettes, of course, definitely not real. But it is the couch captain's policy, so. Thanks, Big Sierra. Enjoy the stashes and the lung cancer. Oh no. Not Marlboro. I can't say that word. I can't say Marlboro. There's one. Okay, there are a lot of words I can't say, but that's one of them. I can't say Marlboro. It's such a weird word. Thanks again, Sierra. Appreciate it. All right, we're gonna pass by Whiskey 09 shortly. That is the. It's called Lower Monumental State Airstrip or something. Lower Monumental. And then after that, we got the Tri-Cities Airport in Pasco, Washington. It's a much larger airport. Three different runways there. 3 physical runways. My pilot is dressed for professionalism today. I got an actual human pilot in here instead of the Shibu, or the Shiba is no longer flying. All right, still on the Snake River. And we got about 30 miles to go till we get to Tri-Cities. And then after that, we're gonna go west we're gonna go 62 miles after that to the west to get to Yakima. No river for us to follow after Tri-Cities though. And I think we should just stay in our current planes. No need to delay it and change planes or anything like that. We'll just do that 60-mile leg in these. And let's see, after that we have about 364 nautical miles left. So I think the question is, I think I know where I'm going with this already, which is that we'll finish at Yakima, maybe a little sooner than expected today. But that will give us Saturday. It'll give us about 360 or so miles to do on Saturday in faster planes because we need to get up to altitude for St. Helens. So we have to be up to like 14,000 feet for that. And that also gives people who are going to join on the weekend a chance to do the final leg all together. Mount St. Helens, Portland, and then SeaTac, and then Friday Harbor. So I think that's going to be a good end on Saturday. Saw a regular non-spruce goose. What is the model number of the Grumman Goose? Not the Hercules, but the. I picked it up and it looks awesome. I thought one of you guys flew it last time. Columbia River coming up. Do we not follow it into Portland? Let me check the route. I don't think it has us following the river. Oh, that would make much more sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, see, it's got us going to Yakima, and then down here north of KPDX is where I think that's where Mount St. Helens is. Right in here. Double checking that. Yeah, it is. So right here where it shows waypoint Whiskey November 10, that's where Mount St. Helens is at. So it's got us going from Pasco to Yakima to set us up to go southwest straight down here to Mount St. Helens. And then it's got us going down to the Columbia, hitting Portland, and then going north from there up to SeaTac, and then Friday Harbor to end the day on Saturday. Are we gonna dogfight? I'm sure people would love to be able to do that in this game. Unfortunately, not a thing in Microsoft Flight Simulator. You gotta go to DCS World for that. All right, to our left is Lower Monumental right there, where Dave is. We need a militarized sky tractor. Sky tractor? What? I mean, I guess another option would be to follow the Columbia River to the south and go down here and stop somewhere like KDLS right here, Columbia Gorge Regional. Instead of going west over the land to Yakima. And then when we start there, we could just go up to and fly by Mount St. Helens. Oh, it has us going over here as well to, what is it, Adams? Yeah, it has us going to Mount Adams and then Mount St. Helens on the original route here. The Sky Warden? A crop duster with rocket pods? What? Delta says a Sky Tractor, I think, is a model of a farm spraying plane. Yeah, follow the plan. Yeah, I mean, we've also done a lot of following the river lately. This has been a lot of manual flying along the rivers the last several days, so it'll be nice to pop out. And then, yeah, Yakima's a good 60 miles from Pasco here, so we do have a little, we got some work cut out for us getting there in these planes we're in right now. A little slower than we would be normally, but I think that'll be a great end to the night. And then we have a good 300 and something miles to cover on Saturday. But we're going to be in faster planes, higher altitudes, so we can grab our turboprops for the final day on Saturday. Vision jets are multiplying. I did see somebody take off in one. The song is so good for canyon flying. But I'm a little too slow for it to be exciting. This would be a good song if we were in fighter jets flying along the water. Oh, how do you get the dog? If you're on PC, it's for free. It's on the Got Friends website. Just go to Got Friends or Google Got Friends. I think it's just got-friends.com. Oh man, we're getting some haze here. We're not going to get another IFR day, right? Let me take a look. Yakima's VFR. Tri-Cities is VFR. He's got some, like, I guess you would call this haze? Maybe just fog? There's not like a major freeway here. I guess this is just fog. Yeah, the Got Friends website, if you go to... You have to be on PC to install it, though. I'm sure they'll put it in the marketplace at some point. They have put secondhand smoke. Got Friends has been putting a lot of stuff in the marketplace, so... you would have to check the marketplace for it. I don't know if it's available in the marketplace or not. But it's called Avitars, A-V-I-T-A-R-S, and it's like a series. So there's like the dogs. There's some like streamers you can have in your plane with you. Stuff like that. Oh, the Mooney's super nimble. Nice. Carson, we're on USA East. And we just have 2 more airports. We have this one coming up right here, Pasco, and then we're going to finally vacate the river. We're going to leave the Snake River. We're going to go to the west to Yakima. And it's a little bit of an little bit of a short stream, I guess, today, but we're going to end it in Yakima. So then on Saturday when we resume, we're going to have a good 350 miles or so to finish. We're going to see Mount Adams and then Mount St. Helens. And then we're going to go to dip down and touch into Portland real quick. And then all the way north from there, SeaTac and Friday Harbor. And that's going to be the end of the route. And we'll have completed more than 5,200 miles. How long until they make my avatar? They haven't asked me. I have no idea. I need to get my Twitch game up to participate in things like that. If they wanted to make one, I would send them a real photo and an NDA. I'd send it in a Mission Impossible way where it would self-destruct, so they'd only get to glance at it for 13 seconds, and then it would self-destruct. And hopefully they figured out. Hopefully they memorized what I look like. Do I have a camera? I definitely have a camera, yes. I haven't decided to use it. It's kind of nice not having your face everywhere. I did come really close one day to turning it on, but then decided against it. Maybe someday. Once I'm at 100,000 subs. So that'll be like 7, 8 years from now, maybe longer. Especially since I don't really make too many videos. I feel like if I made videos, then Sushi could make one. Oh yeah, probably. I think she has my real photo somewhere. Would be cool if we swung the camera around and your face was blurred in the plane. It's just like a pixelated thing. Yeah. Yeah, I think my stance is like in general, like I have been considering it, just because when you stream, it's a very different thing. You know, when you're making tutorial videos, like nobody expects a camera on a tutorial, right? It's kind of like, all right, whatever. Dude happens to have a camera on his tutorial. It's kind of weird-ish. When you stream, I think it's the opposite, where people kind of expect to see you. But yeah. All right, so it looks like this river is going to fork again up here, and we're going to turn right. Let me see what the... All right, 2-1 left and 2-1 right are the preferred runways. But for our direction of travel, 3-0 looks like it's going to be the easiest. The winds are only 3 knots, so 3-0 is going to be the easiest runway for us for the for Tri-Cities Airport coming up here. We'll all sign an agreement to not take pictures at Expo. Well, technically, I haven't booked anything to go to the expo yet, so post a picture with like 800 people in it. You can post a picture with 800 people in it and post with, oh yeah, like I'm in there. No, it's not a big deal. I don't mind having a camera on. I've done it before in the past, like a long time ago. Streaming other games a long time ago. Oh nice, Jerry got a membership. Heck yeah. You can thank Big Sierra for that one, Jerry. Yeah, I did I think I've told you guys before, I met up with one person at Flight Sim Expo 2021, this guy Chris, who's in the chat from time to time. And yeah, him and I met up, him and my girlfriend, we just hung out the whole time together. It was great. We had a really fun time. We got along great. I feel like it was more about just hanging out with him and just chatting more so than it was looking at anything at Flight Sim Expo. Like I went to one of the talks. I went to one of the someone gave a talk who is visually impaired. I think I don't know how much of her vision she has, but she sims, does flight sim without being able to see the sim. So it was this really cool presentation she gave, talking about the challenges and how they do it, and it was really cool. And then I only went to like one of those talks, and then after that, yeah, I just saw some of the products. Like I saw the Honeycomb Charlies were on display. So was there like, I don't know if they discontinued it or what, but there was like a little HOTAS thing that Honeycomb was working on that was supposed to be like Xbox compatible as well. I think that looked really nice. Check those out too. But yeah, it was great to hang out. It was good. It was a good time. Yeah, lots of streamers don't have faces. A lot of them are VTubers. Oh yeah, I'll go VTube. It's probably really expensive to get a full like 3D representation of yourself. VTubing is so interesting to me. I remember the first time I heard about it, I was like, this is so strange. But then I thought, like, how good is that for people that, you know, either want to remain somewhat anonymous or, you know, they just aren't comfortable showing their face for whatever reason. Makes a lot of sense. I don't really watch any VTubers, but yeah, one of the streams I watch the most is Lyric, who is one of the OG Twitch streamers, and he hasn't used a camera ever. I mean, he's shown his face on like interviews and stuff, but for his stream he never uses one. And for that, it's interesting because, yeah, I mean he's an OG streamer. He's like one of the few people that can pull that off, I think. VTubing is cool, especially these days. Yeah. Jerry says, "What's VTubing?" It basically you have an animated character, so it's like a 3D character that's used to represent you instead of having a webcam. So if you go to Twitch, and like I think Iron Mouse is like the #1 VTuber or something. I think she just got like a bunch of awards for it or something. But basically, in the corner, instead of a camera on you, you have a fake, like a 3D model, a character of some sort. It could be like a dog or a human or, you know, whatever you want it to be. But it actually uses your camera and moves the mouth, and it has expressions and all of that. But yeah, it is very foggy. Why does this always happen to us? And it says 7 miles of visibility and clear skies in the METAR for Pasco, for Tri-Cities. All right, we should turn to the right now and go direct to it. We can do a full stop here because it's foggy. We'll do a full stop with a quick taxi back just to kind of regroup. And it should be runway 30 will be the most convenient runway for us, if we can see it. So I want to go a little more to the south, but then turn to roughly a 300 heading. There's a Flight Sim tuber with a dog avatar in the corner. Is it like a full VTube thing where it like talks and stuff? Or it like moves its mouth, you know? I would want to get like a virtualized version of myself. Hey, at least you don't have to like do your hair and stuff, you know? You don't have to look good when you turn it on. It's a big bonus. It talks in sync, yeah, yeah. Alright, airport's to the northwest. Nice, Hog. Alright, have a good time, man. Take it easy. Get the bear mascot. Maybe a little more south here. Oh, is that the runway right there? Nope, that's a freeway. Oh, I see the runway lights, actually. I see them right there. Runway approach lighting system is visible. No, there's no dog fighting in this sim. It's specifically for flying planes, airliners, and all that stuff. But if you want dog fighting, then DCS is your game. Man, that approach lighting system is doing all the work right now. Yeah, KPSC, that's where we're gonna land. We're just gonna do a full stop and then a quick back taxi. We can group up here again and then we'll be off. No need to change planes or anything. We just got one more leg left. Low altitude, 4,000 safe altitude. That'll bring us into Yakima, which is YKM, Yankee Kilo Mike. All right, let's see how this goes here with the a perfect runway to land on. How hard this is gonna pull left and right as soon as I touch down. Hard left. Hard left. Oh, I think my tail just wasn't on the ground. That's probably why. Yeah, I think I just need to learn to pull back and get the tail on the ground like way faster than I do. That's got to be the big issue is I'm just like balancing on the two wheels, but it's still kind of crazy. Hello, drone camera? Oh my god, wait, Boba, that's not the lake skipper? There she goes. The heck, it had like rocks under the fuel tanks or whatever. Oh my god, another DC-3. That's not Dave. We got a second DC-3. right, I'm gonna taxi back to the same runway. Do you guys need another minute break here? We got one more leg for today. 62 miles from here to Yakima. Oh, nice. VAT pilots in the DC-3. Looks good. If you can't see us, it's probably because you don't have all players turned on in the world map flight conditions. There's a setting called all players you have to have on, as well as being on USA East. Here, I'll put the instructions in the chat. We just have one more leg though. We're just going from KPSC to Yakima, Tri-Cities to Yakima. That's KYKM, Kilo Yankee Kilo Mike. YKM. Raccoon's coming in. Dude, that Carbon Cub looks so good. It's like black and orange. Black and yellow. My God, how many of us are there? Holy crap. I feel like we're setting a record. If my count is right, there's at least 6 of us. Now the Osprey shows on my screen as a 320 Neo. Yeah, same here. Airbus engineers are all taking another shot, going back to the drawing board. Can't count that high without my socks on. Alright, looks like we're mostly here. Alright, we just got one more leg for today. Should be a pretty easy one. We're just gonna go straight west to Yakima. Our course is 273. 62 miles, 273 course to Yakima. We'll call it a night and then we'll regroup on Saturday for the finale. Why is this thing? How does it take off in like 6 feet? It's so crazy. I know it's a STOL plane. It just always takes me by surprise. Do this and that. There we go. So many planes. Maybe I made a little too long of a turn. A little more to the right. All right, yeah, 273 on the course. This is a little sketchy. Yeah, we might need to gain some altitude here. It's just like haze, right? So we're going to IFR today. Someone's in the spirit of St. Louis. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Is that from Dodgeball? All right, I'm gonna keep climbing here to get up over this fog or haze or whatever this is. What is this? What's happening here? It's funny because the METAR says overcast at 7,000 feet. Something is going on. Thanks for the sub, Jose. Delta says it's overnight low-lying fog along the river when the air temperature drops. This is wild. The soup, yep. Oh, kill the real-world weather, missing out on some great scenery. Yeah, how long is this gonna keep going? That is the question. Is this gonna ruin the entire leg? It looks like it is, actually. Yeah, this is crappy. All right, yeah, I'm gonna turn off real weather. Fly below the fog. Okay. Let's go back down. I'll check that first, and if it's crap, then I will turn it off. Make sure you have your gear down. Always. And the weather was great until now. I mean, in general, I feel like we've had pretty good weather the whole trip. We had like today's what, day 14? 2 of the 14 days have been IMC. We actually had to use like an ILS on Tuesday, right? Is that on Tuesday or Saturday? Yeah, on Tuesday. Mountains poking through the fog up ahead. The safe altitude is supposed to be 4,000 on this route, so yeah, I'm just gonna turn off live weather. I want to see this terrain. There we go. Let's go few clouds. All right, much better. Still bad. Yeah, I think this is a live weather off kind of leg. Man, the terrain does look awesome. Like a good chef, I'm going in to explore the soup. We're just taking over the skies. It'll be really fun tomorrow, going into like SeaTac and Portland. We'll run into a bunch of randoms. Should be pretty fun. Yeah, supposedly at Yakima it says overcast 7,000 feet. Alex says, what do we think about the 414? Is it a good buy right now? That's the Chancellor, right? I'm pretty sure several people in the chat own it. I remember back when the 310R came out, I had gotten the 310R and other people were flying the 414. 2 votes yes so far. Can I use the V-22 on Saturday? You want me to fly the Osprey on Saturday? I don't know. I probably will do I'll probably hop in the M500 or something. I'll think about it. We need something that can go high and kind of fast because we need to get up to about 13,000 feet for Mount Adams and Mount St. Helens. So probably fly something a little more familiar to me for the last day, but I'll go check it out in the marketplace if it's on sale. It's one of those planes that I don't know that I'll fly it myself. I try to buy planes that I'll fly myself, but then again, I did also just buy the Tomcat, just because you guys have been flying it here and there. Look at the terrain looks so good here. And I think that water add-on, it'd be interesting to do like a side-by-side, but like all these rivers look exceptionally good. Like right at the edges where the river meets the rest of the land, you can kind of see it like go down into the water instead of it just being like a hard edge. All right, let me get back down to the ground here. Yeah, the METAR showing VFR. It's kind of crazy. Because even, let's see. Yeah, Tri-Cities METAR, the real world METAR, says calm, 7 miles of visibility, and clear. And there are no clouds reported. No haze, nothing. So, I mean, I don't know if, it could just be Microsoft Flight Sim, like not representing the weather, but Russ says which terrain add-ons. So I'm on PC, so I'm using Rex AccuSeason. I think Rex AccuSeason is generally like more detailed, just a little better than like the Bijan Trees mod. If you're on an Xbox though, I would just get the Bijan 4 seasons, the trees. There's one per season to buy in the marketplace. And then I just before the stream got an add-on for the water called like Coastline Simulations or Coastline Projects or something. It was on sale in the marketplace. I just happened to be browsing it before the stream, noticed it, and just turned it on just to see what it looks like. And it looks like it basically cleans up all the shorelines, like everything where the land meets the water. It was called like Enhanced Photogrammetry, I think is what it was called. But it's specific to water. But yeah, I just installed that, and everybody says it looks really good compared to what they're seeing by default, so might be worth checking it out in the marketplace. I think it was like between 10 and 15 US dollars, something like that. I just kind of did it really quickly. Yeah, seems like it's pretty good. It'll be interesting to go check it out, like outside of the rivers, like what it looks like near an ocean or a lake. But it had good reviews. I think it had like 4.5 stars or something like that. All right, let me see if I can see the flight plan here. Has one S7 shown still. Still has me on the Salmon River. All right, let's try direct to. Select waypoint. Oh, I thought I did that already. KYKM. All right, 44 nautical miles it looks like. And Yakima is going to be our final stop today. I'm going so slow. I just realized my throttle was back at like 60% from my descent. And it looks like these mountains to our left are called Snake Hills. Does it say snake? Rattlesnake. Sorry, Rattlesnake Hills. I was like, oh, named after the river. I mean, it's kind of named after the river. The river is just generically all snakes. But these hills here are specifically Rattlesnake Hills. Looks like the peaks here are about 3,600 feet, Rattlesnake Hills. We're pretty much flying along Victor 204. Goes right along these this mountain range here. Blue sky and sun. You got the real weather on. Some blue sky and some sun. Yeah, I had to turn it off. Do you think it's worth turning it back on now, or better to leave it off? Probably better to leave it off. Oh, you think it should be turned back on? All right, let me see what it looks like. All right, live weather on. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I don't like it. Leave it off. Steelers is really showing off the extra. Yeah, that thing is crazy. Wait a moment, it will come out of the fog. Oh, welcome, Noah. The TB30 and the 182, nice. We're just finishing up here for the day. We've done, man, time flies. It's been 2.5 hours already since we took off. Probably be another, 20 minutes or so, 20 to 30 minutes till we get to Yakima. It's a good 3-hour day. And then the plan is to finish this whole thing on Saturday. We'll have a good 350 miles left, but Saturday will be faster. We're gonna hop in our TBMs and such. I can just take the door off this thing, right? This just removes the door. Yeah, it does. We can just take the doors off this thing. We can put the seats up. There we go. I thought I could open these little like storm window things. There we go, that one opens. A little air in there for the pup. Hope your dog's on a leash. Put a little parachute with a little rip cord up there. Dog will get cold. What is our outside air temperature anyway? Does this thing have one? We always have our, here we go. Got it on the function button here. 11 degrees Celsius. That's pretty chilly. Yes, 11 Celsius is about 52 Fahrenheit. To me, that's really chilly. The double ender feels like a helicopter with full flaps. Yeah, you can, on the left side of it, where the RPM control is, you can also put one of them in beta mode. You can turn one of them off and you can feather one and put the other one in beta mode. What's up, Patter? What game? It's Microsoft Flight Simulator. What is the barometric? Let me see. Just let me update it here. I don't know if where do I see it here? This is a little weird. This is this in millibars or what? I'm not sure how to tell you actually. These these Polish instruments, and let me see here. Well, the nearest METAR, let's see, at Yakima, the nearest METAR said 3025 is real world METAR at Yakima. Did I just put in earplugs or something? Oh, I did. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. This is another plane that lets you hit the headphone jack to turn, to mute it a bit. It's kind of nice. Godfriends make some great planes, man. They put in the details. He's inverted, ladies and gentlemen. 2992. Oh yeah, if you have, mine probably is too. So if you turn off real weather, then it's just gonna use standard altimeter setting. It just normalizes all of the barometric pressure all the time. Is just standard 2992. But if you use live weather, then you'll want to apply the corrected pressure for wherever you're flying. Oh, yep. All right, live weather's back on. Kind of out of the fog. A bit. Oh, it looks so much cooler with live weather, though. The boys enjoying the flight. Look at that. No autopilot at all today. I can now count, maybe it'll take more than one hand to count how many times I've flown without autopilot in the sim. I think we're probably over 10 now. I mean, this is day 14. I think I used autopilot for small segments here and there, but for the most part, just hand flying. The Wilga is really, really nice. I like this plane. I need to get better at landing with a tail dragger. I need to learn to get the tail wheel down when I land, because it's kind of squirrely before you get the tail wheel down. Wait, what's going on down there? Is somebody in a juice goose below us? Do you guys see that? What the heck? I don't see any names down there. This would be such a good spot for the juice goose. Magic Barrow, yeah, it's B by default. But if you're on Xbox, I assume you can set a key for it. I think it's just called Set Altimeter. The tail wheel, pitch up while tapping the brakes slowly. Yeah, it was very, it's really squirrely when you don't have the tail wheel down. I don't know how realistic that is. But as soon as I touch down, yeah, I'm like drifting left and right, basically. Keep some power on while landing. Keeps air going by the rudder. I mean, Mike Patty's Draco, now that's a Wilga. I wonder if they have it in there. I mean, it's not uncommon for flight sim or devs to like model a plane after someone's real world plane. Like, I mean, we basically have Steve-O's 850 that he used to fly. I know it's retired now, but we pretty much have Steve-O's 850. We have Missionary Bush Pilot's Kodiak, kind of. I mean, it's not like customized completely. We got, what? It's a Trent Palmer, the Kit Fox, Freedom Fox. We have that. We have Tom Cruise's Dark Star. That's another one that we have. Very realistic. All right, Yakima's coming up. How many miles do we have? I bet we have like 20-ish miles left. Let's see if I can see that here. That still says 44.1 here. Yeah, I don't like this. These avionics are not good at all. It doesn't even show my waypoint. Tom Cruise's Mustang. Right now resets to 2.9. I'll go dig in the menus later. Yeah, it should be, according to the unreliable like METARs, it says it's 3025 right now for the altimeter at Yakima. And right now it says preferred runways are 22 or 27. So 27 will be right in front of us. 27 will be just fine. It's 7,500 feet long. And the airport elevation at Yakima is 1,069 feet. So call it 1,100 feet. All right, gonna start descending a little bit. I don't know exactly how far out we are because these avionics don't show us. I just want like a 530 in this or something instead. It's cool that you can move it from one side to another, but mainly because there's no heading indicator in this thing. I mean, you just have the compass. Oh, I wonder what that does. Yeah, if I go to map, it doesn't give me... Whoops. Accidentally just switched our fuel tank. Yeah, map doesn't give me any distance information. Flight plan doesn't update with the distance information either, even though I'm on a direct 2. Nice, VAT pilot says 20 nautical miles. All right. Thank you, sir. ILS for 27 comes right off this ridge. All right, we're pretty much, I mean, once I get down a little more, hopefully we'll be VFR. Maintain VFR. I mean, switch into inside the dog's head. Things I never want a pilot to say. I wonder what that does. Yeah, what is this? There's a little... Oh, is that a microphone? What is that? Oh, it's just a little light. Oh, it's just a little cockpit light. It's a little red light. I thought it was attached to the compass. It looked like it was like a cable going into the compass, but it's just a little light. All right, runway 27 should be preferred here. 27 or 22. We'll see if the wind is correct though. Yeah, there's not even a CDI on this, right? So even if I tune, oh yeah, there's two comm radios, and then we just have the Garmin. This isn't good. VFR into IMC, classic air disaster case study coming our way. This fog is just ruining our day. My left arm hurts. Yeah, I'm about ready to be done too. No autopilot today. Yeah, I feel like around 3 hours is my limit. And we're not just keeping it straight level. Like, we're flying through canyons the majority of the time, or, you know, following the river. It's pretty intense. Clears up ahead. Oh yeah, looks like I'm about to be out of it. We can see... I see the, is that the airport lighting right there? Yeah, I see the airport right there. Right in front of us. Alright, runway 27. We got our approach lighting system. And the fog looks great. Now that we know that it's clear around the airport, I'm not way less scared about it. Someone likes to fly upside down. When you're in an extra, you have to. It's the part of having an extra. I think you're actually required by law. There's a certain percentage of time you have to be inverted, or they take it away from you. Well, I can't say that I dislike the Wilga. It's pretty nice. I haven't played with all the other variants, but I could totally see using this when we're doing floats or skis and stuff like that too. And it handled pretty well in the canyons too. I mean, it's no extra, but I also had a good time flying the Husky. Like, when was it, last month or so when we did one of the canyons? I don't think it was for the USA trip, but Husky was a lot of fun too. I'm definitely breaking VFR here. Way too close to these clouds. Alright, I see the runway approach lighting. Alright, Yakima, here we come. So on Saturday, that's gonna leave. We take off from Yakima and go west to Mount Adams, then Mount St. Helens. And then we go down and we say hello to Portland briefly. I think we'll just do a flyover of Portland. We don't need to land at Portland. Same with SeaTac. Like, no reason to land at SeaTac, I don't think. As long as we have enough fuel to make it the other 300 and something miles, 350. I think we just do all the rest and... yeah, maybe we'll touch in at Portland as a rest stop on Saturday. Need at least one of those. Alright, turning the names off for the approach. Oh, look at all those lights on final. I just see all of your guys' lights on final. It looks so cool. I don't know why the lights go away when I zoom in, but you could probably barely see them on the stream, but... Phil says do a touch and go in Portland at Pearson Air Park. I'll take a look at that. I'll see. I just need to modify like the flight plan files and that stuff. But yeah, if you think it's way better than Portland, yeah, Portland sounds like, and same with SeaTac, like maybe we should land somewhere nearby SeaTac instead, just so we can avoid the giant airports, because it's kind of lame. Yak Tower losing their minds. Pearson Air Park. Go further west, land at Astoria. As long as we finish it on Saturday, I'll be happy. And I'm going to be especially stoked because I remember when this thing started, I was like, can we finish this in December? And we're definitely going to finish this in December, which is awesome. Hand cramp, no. Not on final. All right, got my fuel pump turned on. Bunch of tail draggers landing at Yakima. Seems like a pretty big airport. Group photo with a V22, aka the A320 in the middle, sure. Yeah, we'll just pull off to the right once you guys land. We'll just go find a spot near the terminal over there. Where is the GA parking? I have to look that up. Whoa, full flaps. Turn your strobes off on the ground, pilots. Ramp police. Oh my God, did I do it? I think I did it. I landed the airplane. I did what you guys said. Very slow on the brakes while pitching the nose up. Whoa, whoa. The tail's picking up already. Oh my God. I forgot to cut the power to idle, that's why. That was quite a bit better. What's up, Inna? It's going good. We're just finishing for the day, but we made it to Yakima in Washington. Yeah, let's bring it all together over here for a little group photo action. And then we're gonna call it done here until Saturday, but Saturday's the day. Pretty crazy. Saturday will be day 15. 15 days of group flying in a row. Well, not in a row, but at least as far as the streams go, 15 in a row. See, how do we want to do this? It's fine. The taxiway is our parking spot. Where is a good spot to... Let's see. I guess it's just this area here. Just need to kind of back up a little. Tall planes in the back. You know the routine. Do we know the routine? Do we? We made it. Oh my God. Nice and orderly parking job we've all done here. The sim is freezing. It's very confused why there's so many planes in one area. We got this. We're good. All right, there we go. We're back. What a cluster. This is just chaotic. It's like a monster truck rally. Just put all the planes there and then an Airbus just runs over all of them. I think we did a pretty good job today, pretty good turnout. So we've covered, man, how many miles did we cover today? Let's see, remaining, oh my God, there's so few waypoints left. We only have 364 miles remaining out of 5,200. So that means we've done what? 93% of the trip is completed in 14 days. Almost all hand flown. And most of the time, small planes. We've had either, I mean, pretty much had turboprops have been the fastest planes, right? The Vision Jet counts as a turboprop, so. My tricycle, oh, it's a tricycle plane dragging its ass. Yeah, I'm in a tail dragger. All right, guys, good stuff. Thanks again for joining. Saturday's the day. Thanks for joining today, especially later on a weekday. But yeah, Saturday around noon, California time, we'll get started. We'll do the last day. We got 360 miles left. We're going to see Mount Adams, Mount St. Helens. We're going to dip into Portland really quickly and then make our way up through past SeaTac to Friday Harbor and finish in Friday Harbor. And then we'll be completed with the route. So see you guys on Saturday.